utilized in the form of liquid milk, tea and coffee in rural area, whereas only 27% milk is utilized in liquid form, and rest means remaining milk is utilized for milk product, preparation of milk product, which is about 64% in the rural area and 73% in the urban area. Means these are the opportunity that value added milk products, and out of this most of the milk which is converted into value added products goes for traditional milk product, because in Punjab there is huge consumption of lassi, huge consumption of butter, huge consumption of paneer, and a large amount of milk goes for preparation of curd, about 30% of the total amount. This indicates that in Punjab, there are enormous opportunity for converting milk into indigenous milk product. I am showing few slides of big cities of Ludhiana. First one is out of this, first one is from Ludhiana. Here the population is near about 1.76 million, and the per capita consumption of milk is 641 ml. 641 ml, and the availability is same which was for Punjab, means 1181. And in Ludhiana, only 25% milk is consumed in the form of liquid milk, including tea and coffee. And remaining 75% milk is converted into value added products, out of which majority of the products are traditional products which are released in Punjab. So it provides huge opportunity, again huge opportunity for employment generation in value addition of milk. Similar is the case with Amritsar. Here the population is 1.33 million, where the per capita consumption is 554, and there is wide variation in the availability and consumption. It is more than 600 ml. It is 600 ml milk per person is surplus, which can be converted for business purpose, which can be utilized for employment generation, for preparation of different value added products. Here it is almost similar situation. About 70% milk is utilized for preparation of different value added product, whereas only 29% is utilized in the form of fluid milk, including tea and coffee. Another big city from Punjab is Jalandhar, which is having near about 1 million population, and here the per capita consumption of milk is 784, means near about 500 milk is surplus per capita. Here there is more inclination toward the consumption of milk product, and of the total amount, about 80% is utilized for preparation of different milk. Milk is consumed in the form of liquid form, including milk, tea, and coffee. So it indicates that there is huge opportunity for milk So we have already discussed there are so many opportunities. What are the challenges? Dear friends, most of the business of traditional Indian milk product is in the hands of halwais and sweet makers. They are mostly or poorly lit. They have no idea about. They have no. They have no marketing channels. They have no linkages with the big manipulators or big. What is the requirement? How we can face the challenges? There is need to educate these persons who are involved in the business of manufacturing these milk products. First challenge was the lack of education and training. Generally, the person involved in this business have no diploma, no degree, or no idea about the manufacturing of these products. There is wide variation in the quality of these products, of quality of these traditional milk product. It may vary from one shop to another shop in the same district, in the same street. There is wide variation. Another, they produce the milk product particularly in unhygienic condition. They have no idea which type of hygiene we should maintain, so we can import the milk from the vendors about the quality of some synthetic milk, or it may be contaminated with some adulterants. They have no idea about the withdrawal level, which type of milk come to the vendor, they convert it into different value. So it is very essential part that these sweet makers must be educated, and regular training program must be organized for these pupils. They have no marketing channels. Generally, they sell their produce in the local market. They have no idea about the packaging. They use poor quality of packaging material. They have no idea about the bacteriocins and other preservative which are which can be utilized legally in the milk product health and its impact on quality of the product. Most of the animals are generally reared in such type of condition where mastitis is quite common in the animals, and they draw milk from animals which are suffering from mastitis and some contagious diseases like brucellosis, tuberculosis. Another challenge is which may be most of the sweet makers generally utilize non-permitted color. It has even seen by me that some of the halwai utilize color which are particularly utilized in coloring the fabric material. They sometimes they use poor quality material or raw material. They use repeatedly the cooking oil, which may be the source of trans fat. They lack knowledge about the good hygienic practices and good manufacturing practices. They have no idea about the packaging and labeling system and what it means. They have no idea about the quality standards legal standards, and quality assurance system. There are lack of training system as well as audit system. In our condition, the infrastructure facility is very poor. We have no proper chilling chains produce at ambient and it proliferate at these sweet makers have no idea about the quality parameter, particularly microbial and chemical contamination. Most of the farmer who produce milk, they have no idea about the withdrawal period of veterinary medicines because a large number of medicines are uh, administered in the suffered animals, but most of the farmer never give a minimum withdrawal period and they utilize this milk for preparation of different sweets. So what is the need of the hour? What should, how we should take this opportunity? There must be stringent quality control for production of different milk and milk product. Most of the person should utilize biopreservation techniques for enhancing the shelf life of the product. Most of the traditional milk product are labor intensive, so emphasis must be given for preparation of machinery and equipment for indigenous milk product, for preparation of indigenous milk product, because this sector has never been exploited, because most of the sweets are generally prepared by halwai at a very small level. So government should take initiative for the development of infrastructure facility as well as membrane technology must be utilized for reducing or for saving the energy, because most of the operation for preparation of indigenous milk product are energy intensive. So we can preparation of indigenous milk product. Next is development in packaging, because this is the marketing strategy. If you are utilizing a good quality packaging material, you are increasing the shelf life of the product as well as you are also attracting the consumers by applying good quality of packaging material. Sweet maker may attract the consumer as well as keep the product ready or for human consumption for longer duration. Okay, Dr. Bansal.
Sir, Dr.
Sir.
Sunil Kumar, sir, thank you so much for your nice lecture.
Thanks, sir.
Starting
Most welcome.
Overview about the traditional dairy products and its importance. What about economic aspect? What about the opportunities and everything you have clearly told about all the aspects, sir. So now I should request Dr. Nitika Goyal, please take care about the question and answer session.
Thank you, sir. I hope I am audible.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. First of all, I want to thank Dr. Saha and Dr. Sunil for such excellent presentations. And I'm opening this session for discussion. I have received certain statements, certain ideas, and certain concerns, which I'm going to discuss with both the experts. So is it possible that we can see the share screen here?
So, okay, Nitika, you can carry on, carry on.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. So I will start with Dr. Saha. Sir, actually, your presentation was very impressive, and I am actually very much, you know, agreeing with your statement that we should go for paneer value addition, and we should go instead of SMP and all. And you have shown very clearly the economics between paneer and SMP. And I can only say that being dairy technologies, that both SMP and paneer are important for dairy industry, but depending upon the scale of manufacturing and depending upon the entrepreneurship. So depending upon the entrepreneurship, so I would just like to add that when we are talking about the SMP value addition, basically these are the driving factors of dairy industry to cater the needs of the liquid milk in any area. Whereas when we are talking about the paneer, it is a source of value addition, and we being dairy technologists, being the department of dairy technology, our department is striving hard for the value addition for small entrepreneurs.
Right.
So, in continuation with this statement, sir, I would just like to ask that how CHR and Hansen, with their products, can help small entrepreneurs or startups to, go for sustainable income generation. My first question, and second question, which I have received, is that how R&D segment of Chris and Hansen is helping, small entrepreneurs or any industry in that way for development of products, for generating value-added products as well as, for commercial unit. Thank you.
Thanks, Professor Nikita. Thanks for your question. For this product economics, I agree with you that SMP is required, because without SMP, you cannot cater to the lean season market of liquid milk. So, right? So, whatever the excess powder you are having, after catering to the lean season market, you are having as a working capital load, because SMP price fluctuates a lot, right? Sometimes it comes below the cost of manufacturing. So if you can design a product portfolio wherein you can take the excess quantity of SMP and convert that milk equivalent to paneer's cash to cash cycle is only 15 days. You make today, life is 12 months. That means your cash to cash cycle is high along with uncertainty in the market. So if you can optimize this level of production, right? Along with that, if you can use the way of generated by paneer production in a productive way, that will add extra value to your enterprise. In that case, as you told, that how CHR Hansen can work. Yes, we are also working on this. Instead of commercial acid, you are using like citric acid or GDL, whatever it is. We are trying with enzymatic paneer production, where the way we get is a sweeter way, having low BOD COD load, right? And the sweeter way have multiple applications. You can make it whey powder, you can make it whey concentrates, you can make food for piggeries, right? So all these applications can be done. You can add the sweet whey in buttermilk also in 10% volume by volume basis. So that way we are also working, because we are seeing that, see, if you can cut the wastage of whey or cut the drainage of whey, you are ultimately adding to the society and in the environment also. So sustainability, we are also working on improving the shelf life, as Professor Sunil said, Kumar said, that bioproduction is the next way of increasing the shelf life. We are working on the principle of good bacteria, wherein the good bacteria fights with the spoilage causing bacteria for food and wins the food from them, and the spoilage causing bacteria eventually die down and the product shelf life increases. So we are working on that. And regarding your second question, how we are incentivizing, cannot say incentivizing, inspiring or helping the new startups. We are doing that. Lots of, say for example, tomorrow's speaker Sunil is, I have not met him yet, because first time we talked over the phone, he was stuck in Bangalore. That time we were we are over the phone because he is in Ladakh, he's venturing into cheese and all. So initial stage, all the technical know-hows, how to formulate your recipe, your technology and everything. We have our resources here, so we help them in the initial teaching space of entrepreneurship with technology and recipe formulation and product ideation also. Yeah.
Okay. So, okay, so in this regard, do you have the products, which can cater the need of small entrepreneurs also? Because as far as I know, you cater the needs
Yes,
of industry.
you're
Am I
right.
right?
You're right. See, I got your point
Yeah.
because
Can you help us with that?
yes, yes, I got your point because see, it's a big company, and usually you have big accounts
Yeah.
like Danone, Nestle, Lactalis, Amul, etc., etc. So all the SKUs which are made basically designed for big
Yes.
accounts, right? So when a farmer of
Yes. Yeah.
Punjab wants to try with 10 kgs milk, we cannot give them 10 pouch sachet. Yes, work is on. We are
No,
having.
sir. So, sir, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm interrupting in between. Yeah, yeah. So you can continue. Sorry.
When you are, want our product to give a farmer in the Punjab who is trying to make dahi in house 30-40 kg, it becomes very cumbersome to handle 200 units of culture to him. So that way we are. This is called personalization, right? So we are approaching Indian industry personalization. We are that way, we are take rationalizing the SKU level, which have a good volume of consumption level. So with that we can make smaller SKU sizes. Till now we have only 50 unit SKU sizes, but in future I think we will have smaller SKU sizes. It's on the in the thinking zone. We are working on it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much, sir. Sir, I just got one more query. It is more of the technical query. So one of the participant asked me that whether we can refer the extractions of the plant as milk, because as per FSSAI we have a definite definition for milk. So what is your
So
take on that?
my take is that, see, if you ask me that, if we milk is a noun, right? And somebody is using a
Yeah.
noun, and you're dragging him to court, where we say we have freedom of speech. I don't agree fundamental things that way. Almond milk, they can use the milk. See what is happening, milk with milk, all the consumer, because after we born we are having our mother's milk. So with the word milk we have a connection with our remote memory, and this is the
Correct.
first brand recall. What is the most powerful brand in our memory is milk, because it starts with our birth. So right, so this is the competitive advantage of dairy is having. So they don't want to give it to the other industry which is burgeoning. They want to put a clutch on their growth, right? This is my personal trait.
Yeah.
So personally I
Yeah.
think we should
Agreed.
not restrict. Yeah. But if you say
Yeah.
that,
Okay. Okay.
let me I am being biased to our industry, so I will say that restrict them from using. But
Yeah. Yeah. I know. I know, sir. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much, sir. So it was very helpful, and your insights are really helpful for us, and we are really looking forward for your cooperation with our department as well, because you have already supported us in many ways, and I really thank you again.
thank you. You are welcome.
So yeah, thank you, Dr. Saha. Okay, so so now my questions are with Dr. Sunil. Sir, your
Mhm.
discussion was very elaborative on the topic, and it was really impressive how you discussed the variety of products and how you discussed the importance of traditional dairy products in the today's scenario. And most impressive was your region-wise explanation of market potential, because we have students from all over the cities of Punjab, and I'm really hoping that it might give them some insight that how in different areas they can go for entrepreneurship development in traditional dairy products. Sir, my question from you, as you have discussed the market potential already and some export potential also. So I got a question from one of the participant that what market potential is there in the countries abroad for traditional dairy products? What are the major products which are exported outside the country?
Actually, ma'am, for traditional dairy products, there is a huge market potential abroad. As a large number of population has been settled abroad, particularly in the Gulf country and the USA. So where there are Indians, they have a unique flavor, particularly for the traditional Indian milk products. So particularly
And my another question is that suppose if I am an entrepreneur and I want to start a small, I want to start a startup, because this webinar is all about small entrepreneurship
definitely,
development.
ma'am.
So yeah, so what are the tips you can go? How can, because there are lots of farmers who come to us, who have the milk, but they have no idea how to start a startup, yeah, or how to start a business. So what is your take on that? Or what are your what is your opinion, or what are your suggestions
Ma'am, I will
to
suggest
those
that
farmers?
if anybody want to start their enterprise, they should go for a small enterprise initially, and with
Mhm,
a very small investment, like preparation of
mhm,
lassi, maybe one alternate,
mhm,
preparation of
mhm,
kulfi or kulfa,
mhm,
maybe another
mhm,
alternate. If they want their
mhm,
enterprise from their home, they may prepare paneer, they may
mhm,
prepare khoa, which can be sold in the
mhm,
urban market. They can prepare
mhm.
themselves in the at village level, because it never require huge investment. They can start from their home.
Correct,
When
correct.
it is settled, they may increase their business.
Mhm.
Initially, they may go for
Yes.
paneer and for preparation of khoa, or the sweets which are prepared
Mhm,
from khoa, they may start their enterprise.
mhm, mhm. Yeah, that is really very useful. Sir, can you shed a light on what should be the smallest unit size of production for a for sustainable dairy unit? So, if you have any idea, if you can shed some light, will be really helpful for us also.
Ma'am, if any farmer which is having near about 100 kg milk, then it will be profit.
Mm-hmm.
If we go below this level, then
Mm-hmm.
uh, it may be at par condition, means it may not be profitable. At least it must have 100 liter milk, because they have to pay for
Mm-hmm.
rent, they have to pay for labor. So we have to take all these
Mm-hmm.
things into consideration before calculating the economics of each product. So it must have at
Yeah.
least 100K. If he or she is not having, then they may collaborate, because uh, there was one group of women group which we started here. There is one Nandapur villages. They were
Mm-hmm.
6 ladies, and they are producing paneer from 600 liter milk per day, and
Wow.
they are producing about
Yeah.
120 kg milk, paneer from this milk, and they are
Mm-hmm.
supplying it to the Jammu cooperatives at the rate of 240 rupee kg, and the price of paneer in Jammu market is near about 250, and they are procuring this milk at the rate of rupees 30, because
Oh.
in interior where there is no procurement facilities, the rate of milk is very down. But in urban areas,
Yeah.
it may be 50 or 60 rupee per liter. So they have to procure the milk from
Mm-hmm.
rural areas, from the interior area where milk is cheap.
Okay.
Then that
Uh-huh.
enterprise may be benefited.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sir, it is really very, very helpful. I am really thankful to you. And we are really looking forward, to continue this discussion in future also with you, because you have given a very good insight to us, and this might be really helpful for us also, to develop small entrepreneurs in Punjab. So I thank you once again, and for this wonderful session. And now I request Dr. Shiva for the vote of thanks. Thank you so much.
Welcome, ma'am.
Sir, I'm audible, sir?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So thank you so much, sir, and Mr. Saga, sir, and you have given the very elaborate lecture about the entrepreneurship opportunities in dairy and future alternative. He has given wonderful lectures in opportunities and challenges in traditional Indian dairy products, futures perspective. So both the lectures, I hope the students, they have it and share your experience to the students. So once again, sir, on behalf of the organizing committee, on behalf of the administration, and we are once again thankful to you. You spend your time with us for almost like 2 hours, and really thank you, sir. Thank you so much. And another thing, sir, please keep in touch with us so that we can have the future collaboration also, because that is a need of the webinar to contact between the industry people and academic, so that we can have the knowledge exchange between us. And also, sir, and tomorrow also 2 lectures also there. And students, I am requesting you to participate in tomorrow's lecture also. And even Dr. Sagar sir and Dr. Sunil Kumar, please join us tomorrow also, so that you can full for both of us. So once again, thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Most welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Most welcome.
Now I request the participants please on their webcams for the photography session. Please, students.
Students, students, on your webcam, on your webcam.
Thank you all.